Cross the line in the last 10 seconds. It was absolute con. Who's this about then?
I have
James O'Connor, provisional poll on his return.
I'd say you should go.
John is literally, I'm on the crisp here, so you need to be going soon. Like, there's not much time.
I'm on the crisp.
I'm on the crisp. Not all heroes wear caps.
Just so you know, John, we're probably not going to catch me up on your lap.
Counting the laps in.
Oh yeah, I'm having a repeat.
Right. I don't know. Is this James' first race on F1 2018?
Yeah, 17.
17.
It's a first TGP race, yeah.
Oh my god,
Might go through.
not waiting around that long.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm going to end up getting pole and then just getting destroyed by everyone. Just going purple, sector 1.
I'm gonna go now.
Are you going now? Go past me then. Go. I'm going to be last across the line, I think. Oh no, one more car behind me. You might be down, you might get the lap down.
No, I'm not. I'm only coming to start the final sector now.
Oh, I don't know who's behind me. Come on, John, let's go. I'm going to be last across the line, I think. Yeah, I'm the last man. Dom's pole needed.
Dom is on the inters. I thought you were going to mix it up and try the super softs.
Mate, back in.
Did you go out on them? I know you had them on in the garage.
Oh, I was gonna try them, but it's just too wet.
Too wet. Talking of being wet, check my post in the TGP1 chat. Oh, he takes his pole!
Time's gonna start.
Provisional pole, because James O'Connor still on a lap. Where is he? On the final back straight, as opposed to the first match straight. Dan Man goes second, displaces James down to third. Can James improve?
Remember to switch the camera.
Got to switch the camera, thank you, Dan the Man.
No,
James O'Connor to the line.
James is definitely getting pole here.
And he stays third. He's behind Owen and Dan the Man.
Dan the Man's gonna take pole. We know he's gonna take pole. Not needed.
So wet.
Still on a lap. Martin, Jack Pearson at the final corner. Phil Bardwell about to cross the line. Chris Johnson also on the back straight.
Jake only goes 7?
Unmissable moments.
Phil goes third, ahead of James O'Connor.
Shit!
No. It went too dry at the end of the lap.
Oh my god!
Johners, of course, hasn't set a lap yet. At the moment, Chris Thurgood is starting directly behind James O'Connor on the grid.
Jonathan Martin.
Oh, I've got the echo. I've got to sort the echo out. Martin goes second.
Martin goes second.
Dan the Man's down to third. I didn't change camera. Jonas takes pole.
Owen missed that on his first pole again.
Let's sort out the echo.
It was so dry in the last sector. What happened? What? I don't get that.
I don't know, I managed to pull 6 tenths out the last sector. No, Jack, we just fucked up.
Championship leader, Jake, 13th. He did start, he started last at Azerbaijan, wasn't it? Azerbaijan? Oh, I don't know. That's what I thought that's how I thought you did it. John is on pole, Owen, 0.3 back on the front row. Martin down the man, Phil. James O'Connor 6th on his return. Paul, the Malaysia master, in 7th. Championship leader Jake down 13th place. Have I got a skip?
What are you saying, Phil? Jake said you got to turn up and score a point. 15 drivers, start firing the field.
Brilliant. Jack, Doc, remember we started in Singapore?
Oh shit, I got a skip!
Skip the intro, skip the intro.
Oh, what is going on?
Oh, it's raining again.
There's cars all over the place. There's 3 cars inside each other.
Oh
no.
And they've sorted themselves out. They're all on the grid. They're all on the grid, it's fine.
Bloody dry, Jesus.
This is the exact same conditions.
Oh, this is okay. So this is deja vu for
Safe
start.
Safety car start confirmed. No.
Oh, I'm lagging on the way down to turn 1. Open it!
James O'Connor's return. Jake fighting for the title. John is on pole position. What a setup we got here for the race, boys.
Oh dear, waiting for O'Connor. Maybe his internet broke.
5 lights on in Malaysia.
Amazing Grand Prix.
Oh, nice glitch.
James O'Connor didn't know.
James hasn't started. James hasn't started.
Where's James? Is he at the back? Maybe has he done that because of his lag?
Yeah, he might have.
What's the point in that?
No, that's what James always does now.
But why would you even bother qualifying?
He didn't even start the race to see if he was lagging.
But anyway, it's Jonas that leads. The top three remain the same. Dan the Man's up to 4th, Paul down to 5th. He's back ahead of Dan. That's the one to watch.
Jesus Christ, it is greasy.
Jesus Christ is in 7th.
Jack, I'm on your right. I'm actually on your right this time. I'm actually on your right.
10 years back.
Oh, nice.
So Jake was up to 7th already.
Jake is up to 7th.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jake's been hit. He's been hit. He's been hit.
Jake's off.
Jake's down to 8th. Fighting with Chris Thurgood. Whoa, he's fighting with Chris Thurgood. R.I.P.
Fucking greasy.
He slots in behind Chris. He's in 8th.
I have no longer in these conditions.
Oh, Owen, Jesus.
Jonathan
Why
Field,
have I got half?
Jake's
It says I got a half front wing, but it's. I don't understand.
Press start and unstart, doesn't it fix it?
Oh, it's getting very close in the
Press start
midfield.
for 5 seconds, let me through and then press on.
Jake's going to go down the inside.
James is in 12. James is in 12. He's in the points. He's in the
Jake and
points.
Chris Thurgood are side by side.
James has got
And they're still side by side. And Chris is off. Chris is off.
Illegal
Yeah, brakes didn't work so well there.
I've got an
You
illegal
got
overtake on Chris.
If you let me through, it'll count because it'll be one position you need to give back.
Fuck off. That's
Yeah,
getting
the
removed.
car lagging.
3-second penalty for that. Are you mad? Stop
Is it-
it.
is it-
It's a 5-second
I
stop.
don't know what Owen was thinking now. 'cause
Corner
that's never
cut and
gonna work.
gained 1 place.
Are you joking
James
me?
O'Connor
So
in
Chris
11th.
goes off,
Chris
then I'll
Johnson
get
in
done
12th.
for
Chris
it.
Durgan in 12th.
This is a
John is
fucking
at the
foul.
front. Phil with the toe. Paul with the double toe.
Don't even go there. I
Hey,
was in a
well,
Red Bull when
what
that
a
was
move.
so-
Oh,
You have
yeah.
to Jackie Stewart this one up and win by going as slow as possible.
Oh, lag. Who was that?
Martin's lagging.
Oh, nice lag.
No, it's the whole lag. Everyone's lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah, move on.
It's fucking overtaking
Oh,
you,
you-
mate.
And your lag takes me out. Nice.
No,
Oh, Owen's
borrowed
rear
my
end
internet.
sticks out. He was all over the back of John's there, but he's dropped back a little now.
Borrowed my news internet tonight, Jack. James into 11. James into P11. He's overtaking Crick. Oh, yeah, he went off.
Hey, wow, okay, that corner.
John's is off. John's is wide. He's on the gravel. Owen's gonna. Oh no, he's
Oh,
too far back to make a move down the
Wait, Owen's
inside.
fine for the win.
But he's got greasy tyres, and Owen down the inside of John's, side by side, going up to the head of him.
I don't trust Owen. I do not
Owen's in
trust
the
him.
lead.
He's going to do something stupid.
TGP2
Owen's
title
good.
favourite Owen fighting for the win in
Owen's good,
TGP1
Owen's
here. Round the outside of John's, the wheels interlock. They're still side by side. Owen's got the inside line. John's is ahead. Owen brakes later. Oh, they've hit. No, there's a bit of lag. I don't know what's going
It's
on.
lagging.
Owen's behind him. Oh,
James-
Owen's just flown up in the air,
it's
but he's
James
back onto the
O'Connor.
track.
It's James'
Jake's gone
lag.
off.
Jake's off.
Jake's gone
Jake's
off.
off. He's off.
Jake's off, championship leader. He's gone behind Dom Smith, Chris Durgan. Oh! His car is flying in the air. Literally. I have no idea what's going
So
on.
much lag going
There's
on
a
here.
yellow flag in sector 3. James O'Connor is off.
It's James's lag that's killing it.
Or be surprised if he retires then, because Jake's dropped down to.
Owen and Phil in a battle. Owen's down to 5th. What's going on there?
He went wide.
I think
went
the
off.
lag just fucked Owen over.
Yeah, it did.
John
And we've got 5 cars. 5 cars. 5 cars very close. Then start finish straight.
Whoa!
Yeah,
He went
lag.
straight into the back of Owen with the lag.
Yeah, whoever's causing it, he's
I think Owen might have hit me with the lag. But I've got absolutely nothing on my screen.
Jonas is causing it. Jonas is causing it. Jonas, you got to go.
I was hoping we could see James.
Oh,
the rest of the
Martin's
season.
nearly lost there.
Jonas, if you leave now, you got to leave now, Jonas, and let Paul win.
Here comes the
I
10 years.
refuse.
Here comes the 10 years.
Whoa, Martin,
We're going to have 3 cars side by side at this rate at the end of sector 1.
Get on the car! Bloody hell!
It's Phil versus Owen versus Dan versus Martin, and Martin has lost out there.
Hey, you're dopey as fuck.
What happened, Jack?
Well, I pitted and they didn't change the front wing for about 10 years.
Jonas
Taking
has a
the game.
2.5 second lead over Paul McGee.
Yeah.
Phil in 3rd.
Okay, it's not dry tyres.
And Owen, who was fighting for the win just a lap ago, is down in 4th.
Chris Fergus fighting Jake. Chris Fergus fighting Jake side by side. The P9. Jake up the inside.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Jake might have hit my lag as well when it was.
Yellow flags and sectors 1 and 2. That's Arctic Devils. He's lost his
Arctic
front
Devils
wheel.
for his team.
He's in the wall.
It's
It's
T,
gone
Joe.
for T.
It's T.
26 minutes early. What is his mum playing at?
I pray to God that's not a safety car.
Oh no, that means James Carr's now going to score a point, and I've got to add him to the calendar if he doesn't race again.
I'm
which is
on
like
the
an
right
all-time record.
tyres and it's not good.
And there's an immense battle going on for 7th place right now. Chris Johnson side by side with Don Smith. Jake side by side with him as well. 3 cars side by side down the back straight. And Jake's jumped for both Chris and Dom.
Phil and Owen are having a great battle.
Oh, interesting.
Chris is back up on me again. Oh, please don't crash
Oh,
the
we
street.
got, here we go, deja vu. 3 cars about to go side by side. 4 cars.
Oh no.
Oh,
Chris,
who's that?
well.
The Ferrari almost put the Renault into the pit wall.
I'm up the inside of Jake, and I'm through. Oh, and Jake's gone back through again. We're switching side by side, lap by lap. Chris Davis gone off, I think. There he is.
Well, Chris Johnson almost killed him into the pit wall.
Jack, is it dry enough for dries?
No way.
So while that was going on, who got past who?
Jake's overtaken me.
Did Owen get... I thought Owen climbed up, but he's back down
Whoa,
5th.
Phil is drifting.
Phil's drifting. Dan the man is looking down the inside, thinks better of it.
Yeah, that corner's a bitch. Don't find whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going all the way around there.
Interesting.
Jesus.
Jack Pearson, 48
What is
seconds
Owen
back. Who's
doing?
that down the inside? Owen, flying down the inside down the man. He's not afraid of the 4-time TGP1 champion. And Owen's ahead. And that's bad news for Dan the man with Owen's apparent lag so far.
Oh, it's Martin. Oh,
Dan the man runs wide.
Oh, he's Bob.
he's going to get me.
Side by side, Martin. Jack Pearson's retired. Pinned it in a similar place.
2 cars are off.
And Dan the man's off. I cut away from Dan and Martin to see what had happened to Jack, and then Dan the man ends up going off as well.
I'm at turn 1.
Yeah, he tapped me.
I think
Dan, what happened? Did you make a
Yes, you
mistake?
did. He hit me, Martin. Although, I mean, it actually wasn't on purpose, but...
Chris Sturgood, side by side Dom. But we're going to leave that because TGP1 champion
I
elect.
didn't know I hit you.
He's going to go side by side with the 4-time champion.
Jake's fastest lap. He's flying now.
Jake,
right
DRS
behind me.
on down the man. Is he going to fly one down the inside of turn 1? No, he's not. He's been biding his time. Only just gets it stopped.
Has DRS been enabled?
No, yeah.
Chris Oger's through. Fuck. If I could do that.
It's
I
getting
need to be
dry,
ahead
like.
of Paul, but Paul's ahead of me. I'm going to be held up by my mechanics.
He's going to go from the... He's going to go from
He's going to go around the outside down the man. He's got bang wheels.
Oh.
And Jake is through on
close.
Dan. He's working his way up through. Started the 13th, of course, now 6th.
I lost a lot of time there. Hate those corners in the wet.
Go on, Dan. Have a good fight.
He's got me. He's got me unless I try and do an L1 into the hairpin.
On board of Dan the man. I think he's too far back. He's still going to go for it, but Jake beats him to the corner.
It's dry, but it's just not. It's quite
It's
constant
greasy.
rain. It's just not going to get dry enough.
That will get dry enough eventually.
So, Paul, don't make any crazy decisions this time.
Oh, thanks, Dom.
Try to take this.
Oh, he's not a Perez.
Yeah, that's what I done, thanks to Mark.
There you go, Georgie. Thanks, Dom, for that.
You're welcome, Paul.
I was kind of dapping.
I'm in a Chris sandwich here, and it's fucking. I don't know what to say.
Wedges and
Went
onions.
pitted.
Someone's pitted.
Owen's pitted. Owen thinks it's time.
It's Owen.
Do you want?
Owen's
I'm
into the
happy
So
to
is
pits.
Jake. So is Jake.
Jake follows him
It's too
in.
early.
What
It's
time
too
are we going to
soon.
go on?
So was Chris Johnson. I think it might be time. I'm really struggling. I should have pitted. Fuck.
Oh, I was going to pit as well.
Yeah, it's too dry on the straight. It's really, it's like a dry line.
Owen
There's no-
Quemby has gone onto the softs. There's lag in the pit lane, cars inside each other. Martin's also on the
I think they made the
softs.
right call, to be
They're
fair.
all going into the
I
softs.
think, yeah, it's too dry. Sector one's really dry.
Jake,
Sector one.
Oh my
Jake's car
God.
just parked up in his garage where they changed his tyres and he's just driven back out the garage. I don't know if he's lost any time doing that.
James is P7 on your return. Why is it drying off the line and on the line?
Jake had to change the front wing.
So we've got the top 7, haven't pitted, all on inters. 8 downwards, all on the softs.
Oh, this is horrible. Oh, this is horrible.
We're with the leader.
Not.
Owen's the front runner on the softs, and he's sliding around a bit. Very cautious through the corners.
It's not drawing off.
Yeah,
Really?
it's too
Owen's
dry for
definitely
inters.
struggling. He's sliding all through sector 2.
This is the crossover point.
It's wrong.
Has they coming out too early? Let's go to the front.
I see on people's deltas where they are at.
Johners is in the back straight. Would he decide a lap later is the way to go?
Did he come into the pit?
Not fine.
Meanwhile, I have
It's too
got
dry for
some
inters, but it's too wet for
pigs in blanket Tesco Finest crisps.
Oh, look at this. Look how much
Johners stays out.
Me on this lap.
Chris Johnson's flying on the fucking... Sorry, Chris Thurgood's flying on the...
Johners stays out. Paul stays out. Phil stays out.
A second up on his time.
What tyres is he on?
Inters. Down the man pits. Chris Thurgood follows him in.
Let's not mess up this entry. Oh, for God's sake, I might have to see.
James O'Connor's also in.
Granny getting into the pit lane, for God's sake. Ridiculous.
Only
Even in
three.
the F1 esports, they just like stamped on the brakes at the exact time.
Only 3 cars remain on the Inters. Johners, Paul and Phil.
What? Oh, that's a way to go.
And Chris Thurgood has pitted for wets. He's gone for a fresh set of wets. No, the tyres have just changed while he was driving along. They've changed to yellow. They've changed to the tops.
I've jumped Martin. Martin James just jumped me. He must have came in.
Wow. You three have got a
DRS is enabled. Meanwhile, James O'Connor, going for the race win, currently last, the only driver on the Super Softs.
Owen's 4 tenths up in the first sector on his best lap.
Chris Johnson came in a second back. Oh, Martin's off, Martin's out. He's on the wall.
Going through sector 2, I mean, a little bit more grip and traction than he had on the previous lap.
He's out of the race. Is he out of the race for good?
Martin's still on the race, still on the track. He's got half a front wing though.
I've spun out. Paul's off. Paul's missed it.
Paul's in the gravel. Phil goes through.
On?
Owen's 26 seconds back.
You boys are going to queue anyway, you're not?
Oh, right, so I've just done it right. I'm retiring because I'm not sitting back.
Don't retire, Paul. Stay there.
Paul, keep going.
They're in a queue.
Johnny Taylor is in the pits. The lag is unbelievable.
Hey, man.
Connors race leader into the pits.
No.
Phil follows him in. Is Paul going to queue? Paul is going to queue behind Phil in the pit lane.
God, it's like Barrichello in Brazil with Paul in Malaysia.
This is going to be, yeah. How far
Chris,
is it?
Freaking game, man.
Chris is lagging.
Johners is going on to the Super
massively.
Softs.
Maybe it's Chris lagging, not James.
Owen's about to take going stay in the third.
Johnny leaves the pits and Owen's coming out.
Here comes the Toro Rossos. Phil into the box.
TGP2 driver winning in TGP1.
Phil joins Johners on the Super Softs. Meanwhile, Paul in third is only going for the
I don't
softs.
care. I don't care what I'm going for. I really don't.
Here comes Owen Webby. And he's
James jumped everyone.
Owen has
James
jumped.
jumped so
Owen's
far.
jumped the Toro Rossos. He's in second.
fucking hell, double up.
8 splits the Toro Rossos. He's in 4th. Jake's 4th. He split the Toro Rossos. 4th.
Bad lane.
Oh, and then O'Connor is on the super sauce.
Paul's almost round at turn 1. Blimey.
I think I should pick up super subs as well.
Yeah, I think Phil, you can catch him. Oh, big look up. Fucking hell.
I'm gonna go for Sostra.
Martin's made it back to the pits. He might as well stick on a set of super softs and go for the DHL fastest lap.
Oh. Martin's back in. Sure why.
Indeed, he goes onto the super softs. So here we go. Johnner's on the super softs leading. Owen softs first of the pitters, 3 seconds back. Phil Bardrell completes the podium, also on super softs. Ake is just up a second behind Phil. On the slower
That
car,
was
though,
my
of course.
question at the start of the year, Paul.
Yeah, so why is Owen into TGP2? Just to say.
We don't know, Paul. We don't know.
I've spun.
Down and out spun. He's reversing in a very dangerous place. I'm not sure what Joseph Whiting will make of that. And he's just drifting back onto the track.
Oh, for God's sake, there's a chance to make points on Martin.
Dan and Am. May I remind you, a 4 times TGP1 champion, you'd think he knows what he's doing. He's still spinning around.
I have no idea. Bring back Ben Lazy. You
Someone put the ordinary.
back in the day, Dan.
Dan is an ordinary boy.
Dan was racing with farmers back in the day.
Danaman still going off for every corner.
Look at the Pullman.
There's no grip. Straight down the inside of Phil Bardwell. This is for the final podium place.
If Jake outscores Phil by 9 points,
They're
Jake's
side by
champion.
side. They bang wheels.
Unless John's does.
John's leading the race.
Phil's maintains the position.
Phil
He
needs to add
maintained the
Jake.
position. Have a check.
Jake doesn't go for one down the inside.
I'm going to watch the Man United game until you guys finish.
Alright, I'll give you a shout on the headset if you're still there. Let you make him.
So,
Someone's commenting on the video.
Martin's
Is it
gone
our
off.
French friend
Martin's
from
gone
last
off.
week?
Right.
Martin's had enough.
So I go and get this. I go and get the strategy right, and I still mess up.
Yeah, James isn't really. James is just staying the same gap behind me, so maybe he's just not that quick.
He's not that quick around here, but he is Japan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, James isn't lagging on my screen. It's absolutely
Ginger
fine,
Andy
he's just
says,
staying the
Owen Masterclass. Push Phil, push.
same gap. So how many have you had?
Right. Still
Yeah.
damn. I can't push yet. The softer tyres are actually better.
He's on the
Slightly
tip soft.
down to conditions.
Oh shit! What am I doing? Fuck.
Jesus Christ. Lukaku's first 10 games has scored 11 goals. His last 10
It's
games
seriously
scored 1
like,
goal.
Jake's just
Really?
bouncing back and forth. Yeah.
Oh, it's raining again. It's raining again. Or is that? It's spray. It's spray. It's spray. I got spray from Chris
Yeah,
Jensen.
I'm seeing loads of drops as well. I've just
maybe it is
come on the
raining.
pit
It's raining
lane,
again.
and there's still drops.
Can we get a weather update from someone, from their engineer, please?
Weather
I'm
update
blinded
right now,
by
Jack,
sunlight,
Weather
sorry.
I'm
report,
not seeing
weather
any
report.
spots. I'm not seeing spits and
James,
spots.
James up inside. What a move, James into P8.
Says radar is looking clear, so...
I'm off
James
again.
now got
Are
me
you
on Chris.
serious?
James is going to fight Chris for 7th into turn 1. James with the DRS and the slipstream around the outside, and it should be simple. Chris Johnson down to 8. James into 7th.
Be
coming
quiet
for
about
third.
the lag, Jack. Jesus.
Chris Johnson yields the pace. Jake is just 2 tenths behind Phil now. Oh! It's getting very close. This is the battle to watch.
Oh, he's gone! Oh!
Who?
Oh my god, it's lag. Oh my god, what is it?
I'm gonna
Jack, you know
mute
the car
Jack.
is going to get hat-trick tonight now. The car's going to get hat-trick tonight now. I know you said that. Yeah, on my screen it's raining. And there's lots of spray coming down from the camera lens.
I'm getting spots.
There's drops on the main straight because of the grandstand.
Yeah, but I'm getting drops all around the circuit. I'm getting loads around.
everywhere.
Yeah, same.
Andy, Phil, Andy is urging you to go after Owen. It's time to push. It's now or never.
Trying to.
Is Owen ahead of... Wait, still ahead of Jake, or Jake ahead of Phil?
It's Owen in second, Phil in third, and Jake in fourth. But Jake makes a mistake, and Jake has lost a second there.
Oh, I've done it again. Oh, I've not done it again.
That'll give Phil some breathing room to go after Owen. Andy says you are catching Owen despite fighting. And it will be easier for Phil to catch Owen now. Jake having made that mistake. James O'Connor picks up a 3-second time penalty. Multiple warnings.
Ooh. Really? James got penalty? Wow.
This is that very rare.
Well, I'd say, especially in a league race.
Well, Dom, that is rare because I can tell you that's his first penalty in TGP1 on F1 2017.
Bad F1 stats.
Bad TGP1 stats.
Minus 0.4 laps of fuel.
Oh yeah, bad TGP1 stats.
That's a new account.
Dan, I'm going to go for a wee dance, so I'm going to go AI for a lap. You don't overthink me.
Oh.
I'm really a wee. I'm not holding it. So.
Oh.
Man, now it's quiet. The coffee's awesome.
I hope my crisp munching isn't too loud.
Oh, I've lost it again.
It's not quite dry yet, Paul.
Yeah, I just said that and I lost it instantly.
The Malaysia case continues.
Joe, check your DMs.
I've seen. Andy surprised Chris Johnson isn't
Chris,
off
what are
watching the
you doing?
Ashes.
Oh, Chris Doggett, you're an absolute knobhead, honestly. Come down to blooming wherever he's staying, knock your fucking cunt in.
He's down in 8th place.
Oh, Oh!
Chris Johnson, I imagine he's had a lack of
Can I apply
practice.
for quote this season, please?
Oh, I thought you muted me, John.
Paul's got a new. Paul has a different enemy every season. It was.
No, that was you,
Joel
Jack.
3 weeks ago. Jack last week. Sorry,
I've
Jake
got the
last week.
camera angle.
Everybody's my enemy.
I've got the camera angle when I win. Phil, picking up the single toe.
Blimey, it's only a 10. Goes to the outside of Owen.
Oh, they
I'll never be
touch.
back in it.
Phil, oh, clips Owen's front wing, but he's through into second. I mean, I don't think we'll be happy with that, but he'll have to get over it pretty quick and focus on getting that place back. Phil into second. 2.5 laps remaining. Although Owen might have bigger issues here with Drake breathing down his neck now. Jake is all over Owen. In response to Phil. Hold that thought. Jake's down the inside of Owen, clipping wheels. He's made the move, Jake, onto the podium from last place on the grid.
Who cares?
In response to Phil's move on Owen, Andy says, "Fucking yes!"
I'm back on wing. I have to do the laundry now. How far are you behind me, Dan?
Well, I've just set the fastest lap, but you're still quite a way ahead.
I'm going to get my washing out somewhere dry. Back in a minute.
Oh, Martin, for God's sake.
We'll keep an eye on that gap between Dom and Dan. Dom has gone to do the washing. He's 23 seconds ahead of Dan. John retakes fastest lap from Dan.
No, to that from Martin.
Two laps remaining. John's with an 8-second lead over Phil.
Pumpkins is all over the back of Chris Thurgood.
Paul McGee. Podium looked likely early on.
I'm actually tempted to go make a pop noodle now.
Owen's completely dropped off, you know.
Owen's dropped 4 seconds behind Jake. He was the first person to pit in, but although he is on a slightly harder compound on the softs,
I'm off again. Jeez.
maybe he's been pushing it slightly too hard. Dan the man retakes fastest lap from
down
John's.
the street is like...
Martin, careful.
Martin, stir shit up. Oh, you've already let him through.
They're still recovering.
We've got 1 lap remaining
We
here,
might
and
have
Phil
about
is going to have a problem. Jake is within a second, and they're about to get onto the DRS straight. In fact, they are on a DRS straight, although I don't think Jake was within a second at that point.
I've got no wing, I have to.
Jonathan Dan the man still taking fastest laps off each other.
What did Dan do? He did a 35.8 something.
I could have 35.8, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Jake's just
Unfortunately, Jake mucked up the final corner. He's not going to get DRS.
He has got
Is it
fastest
still
lap.
Thomas from Owen from Phil from Jake?
No, Owen's out the occasion. He's down in fourth.
Oh really? Mine was Owen.
Tyres.
He heard you doing laundry.
James
Yeah,
O'Connor
good.
takes fastest lap.
Jeez,
He's on the super softs in 7th. And you get nervous.
I'm at 10. If James
Nervous
wins,
for
I'm
Phil. Bandy's sitting at home watching. You might as well get on and commentate.
Yeah, good point.
Good point. Good point.
Oh, no,
I could put my part in place for that.
oh!
Dan man takes fastest lap. He's desperate. Have we got a fastest lap tally for this season?
Need to be in the points bank for that as that. Got a great show on here.
James O'Connor's retired. What's happened to him? He's in the wall. Front
James
wing
has crashed.
gone. Front wheel gone.
On the last lap.
Unbelievable drama. How many titles has he won? Paul's all over Chris Thurgood.
6.
He might have deliberately crashed because I got the fastest lap. Maybe, because I think that might be all he was
You've
trying
got
to
too
do.
late, Andy. We've got another race.
Yeah.
We've got another race. We've got Japan.
Oh no!
Paul's had a disaster. Paul's having a disaster, but Phil is going to hold on to second place, ahead of Jake. Oh, down the man! Huge crash on the final lap!
What the fuck?
He has got fastest
I
lap.
don't know what happened there. Was he just pushing too much?
11,000 he has fastest lap.
Dan, what happened there? Did you just hit the curb?
Basically, because right now, because I was pushing for fastest lap so much, I'm currently on 0.35 minus fuel. So I just went down to lean. I thought I could get through that, like, turn 5, turn 6, whatever, flat out, and I couldn't. And I basically span all the way down the straight again.
Oh shit.
Fuel's gone. Oh no, where's
Fuel's
Martin?
gone.
Martin's lapped. Martin's lapped.
Hey.
Well done, John. Well done. Phil beat Jake as well. Good championship points on that.
So Martin doesn't even get the position on.
I mean, must have just struggled on the soft tyre. Because look at his fastest lap.
It's raining again.
Martin does pick up 2 points though, thanks to the Joe's Air point
Owen might
system.
have gambled on a full wet setup. That's the only reason why I stayed in it.
Yeah. And Jack, despite barely doing anything of note in the race apart from crashing, does get a point in 12th.
Yes! He shouldn't do that.
Dan Ryan's car cruising home at 2 miles an hour. And in
Well
trouble.
done, Johners, on the win.
What the fuck are your hands doing? Your hands are still, but the wheel's moving. That's weird.
Dan's car's crashed on the start finish line, I'm like.
Oh, Paddy Low, hello.
And John has overtaken in the battle for second. Fuck.
Hang on, I thought it's Malaysian Grand Prix, not Malaysia.
It is it's Malaysia now. It was like that for the past few years.
Yeah, come on Jack, get with the times.
Apparently because
the contract, they're just
because
they're going to be called Malaysia.
it makes the brands for the country look better. Apparently.
When they do the hashtags as well, they put things like Malaysia, don't they?
Blessed N or something.
And then they leave F1.
So James gets 3 points on his return. Martin takes just 2, and Jack Pearson claims the final. Martin, that was good.
Well, I'm going to restart the stream just in case I didn't skip the F1 logo in time.
I got your message.
That legit, those last 2 laps felt like a sprint race with just the fastest lap popping up again and again and again.
Right, new stream coming up. See you in 3.